Hey, thanks for watching the 103 GBF YouTube channel. I'm the Sandman with episode number 6 of The Coolest Guy I Know, but not a guy this time. A pretty girl named Laura Limp. Laura, how are you? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing well, thank you, sir.
Laura, you are the communications director for is it the southwestern region of the Indiana Red Cross? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
You serve how many counties and stuff?
We have 33 counties in 3 states, so Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I love it. So it's not really work.
Well, you're good at
fun.
it. You're good at it because you're very outgoing and stuff like that.
Thank you.
So I found you to be a very interesting, very cool person because I met you a couple times and we've talked before. I had my staff do some research on you and I have some questions I need to ask you about.
Okay.
You used to live in Chicago.
Yes.
You worked for Oprah.
Yes.
What did you do for Oprah?
I styled a show for the Mariah Carey's Bus Takes Across America Making Dreams Happen. And her stylist, actually for the show, became Oprah's personal stylist. And I mean, my company was kind of a big deal in Chicago, and so they called me and said, hey, can you come do this gig? And I said, hey, yeah, I can. And so that was really cool. I still have my Harpo Studios badge to get
Wow.
in. It was neat.
But Oprah's a bitch, right?
No.
She watches this. I mean, you can go ahead and say whatever you think.
No, Oprah, you're very cool.
We love you, Oprah. Give me a car, please. Now, also, I understand when you lived in Chicago,
Yes.
and I don't know if you're a Cubs fan or not, but you can see that I am.
Love the Cubs.
Oh, give me some of that.
I look better in black, so sometimes it could be White Sox.
Well,
but
let's
I
not
love
go there.
my daughter got to go to the game last night against the Reds.
Wow.
And the guy she was with, Matt, caught a ball. And so she's all over Facebook, all excited.
I'm sure the Cubs lost this.
No, we won.
Oh, we did?
She's a good luck charm.
It's more of that.
Up high.
All right. You were a pretty well-known in the Windy City, a pretty well-known person.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your acclaim in Chicago.
Well, organic being that I started my own fashion company where I consulted with people how to dress for their body type, their budget, their lifestyle. And it was a hands-on approach. It was not working with wealthy folks. I mean, just normal, everyday people who cared what they looked like. They're going to spend money anyway, so you might as well know what you're doing. And it took off. I mean, people just loved it. And so I started getting a good reputation. And I was kind of running into circles where we're having parties at the Four Seasons, and I was recognized several times in Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom. And when I was working with a client. And did some TV with ABC News in Chicago, and did radio with a suburban station in Chicago once a week called Stylin' in the Suburbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were too.
I bet.
And one thing led to another, and then I got a call for a reality show.
That's my next question. How did you know?
I don't know.
I told you my staff,
they're good.
They're my crack staff, or my staff on crack. They do a lot of good research. And you were on a reality TV show. Tell us more about that.
Okay, so I get this phone call. I'm literally in American Girl Place with my daughter, who was 7 at the time or something. And I usually didn't take work calls when I was with her. I picked it up, and it was Women's Entertainment Television. WeTV.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And so, a lot of people probably don't know what WeTV is, but so they said, hey, we heard about you. Again, this whole heard it through the grapevine thing is crazy. Word of mouth, people. It can be the best or worst for you. I'm telling you. They said, we want to meet you. We want you to come do a casting call. And I'm like, no kidding. That's not what I said, but that's what I'm going to say here.
You said no shit, didn't you?
I did.
I can say that.
And met with them, got a call back, and met with them again, and I got a phone call, and they selected 12 of us to live in Manhattan. We had the top floor of a hotel, and it was all custom. There were men and women, and they stocked the booze, they stocked the food, they didn't let us sleep. It was freaking awesome. It really was. It was, and Rachel Hunter was our host, if you will.
Oh yeah. Stacy's mom's got it going on.
Yeah, she's not nice.
She's not?
She's not.
She's hot though.
She's not.
She's not even hot?
No.
She's getting old.
She's mean.
She's mean and not hot.
She's not hot. That's right.
Forget it, Rachel. I hope you're not watching.
I hope you are. 'Cause you're mean.
Yeah. So that sounds very cool. So, and then after all that glamour and big city living, I have 3 words, which would be welcome to Evansville.
Thank you. Well, guess what?
What?
I grew up in Spencer County. I went to South Spencer.
Well, Evansville's a big city then.
Oh yeah, in comparative to Spencer County. But yeah, I've been back for 4 years, and I'll be here until my daughter graduates from Castle.
And you danced with Jon Bon Jovi.
I did, yes.
Did he try to, do a little ass grab or anything? No?
He was a gentleman.
Was he really?
We shimmied our shoulders and kind of sang to each other. It was in Jersey. It was the very last show of, I can't remember which tour it was, but it was in I guess what was Giant Stadium.
Wow.
And it was front row. And
Wow.
he was still married to Richie was married to Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
She's hot. She's freaking hot, and she's awesome.
Agreed.
I'll give you props, Heather Locklear.
Heather.
Mm-hmm. So she was down there with Ava, their daughter, and I mean that was really neat.
That is really cool. So, will they pull you up on stage?
No, he just came over, and I was like, it was raining, and he's like, "This is the world's biggest wet T-shirt contest," and I mean, I've seen him several times, but he just connects with the people he can see. And that's what he did that night. And I was, he came over and I bent over and he bent down and we did this whole eye connection thing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that happened. That just happened.
Man, I'm telling you, that's pretty famous dude to dance with.
I know.
You apparently have an affinity for lead vocalists because also I understand you want to marry Steven Tyler, who is gay, by the way.
He's not either.
Whatever.
Oh,
He
no.
looks like an old woman.
You just don't get it. You just don't
Apparently
get it.
I don't.
You don't get it. And I have an affinity for musicians, I think is what it is. And I don't know why. I married one and then I divorced him. And I love, Eric Johnson and B.B. King and
You got
Eric
guitar
Clapton.
players, it sounds like.
I married, he was a guitar player.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about him. This isn't about him.
Okay.
This is about him for a long time.
Okay, well, we've talked about everything that I know of that I could find out about you that is supremely cool.
Aw, thanks.
Do you have anything to add?
Well, I think what's really, really cool is I am at a point now where I got to do some really kind of rad things that a lot of people won't have an opportunity to do. And I'm working for an organization that I plan to be with for a very long time that makes a difference every single day, all day.
No question.
365, all year. And this is one of the coolest experiences being at the American Red Cross and learning how we work with our military families, how we help in disaster recovery. We train safety training and preparedness. And what we do makes a difference. And so I'm really humbled and I'm really proud to be here doing what I'm doing, and I feel blessed for that. So
There's no question the world would not be as good a place without the Red Cross.
Agreed.
That's for sure.
Agreed.
So thank you for all the work that you
Thank you.
and your friends at the Red Cross do. We
Thank you.
partner with you guys a lot.
We love you.